how did you end up surfing of all things?
I was with the First Descents program, and for folks who this particular adventure was for folks who had been touched by some sort of cancer, and I was lucky enough to be picked just a few weeks ago. Big, real quick, fast thing. I ended up in Santa Cruz, California, and with surfing lessons with about 16 other folks who were like me,
Mhm.
and we had so much fun. We had roommates in our rooms, and weren't allowed to go by our real names, and immediately I got my nickname, and it was Godzilla, and Godzilla stuck. So I was Godzilla or Zilla the rest of the trip, which I do not. That was probably one of my favorite
Were you
parts.
also taller than everybody else in the group?
Yes. I was like, "Yes," and my roommate, she was, pretty tall too. Her nickname was Ice Pick, so it was always Ice Pick and Godzilla, and that was fun to go shopping, and she was from Minnesota, and she had the best Minnesota accent ever. So shopping was fun with us yelling across the store, "Godzilla, look at this. Ice Pick, look at this," and then, I'm a Yinzer, and she's a Minnesotan. She sounded like Betty White. It was great. But no, it was great. But we had so much fun, and hoping was going out there. I'm like we talk about, I'm a tall human. I was afraid that I was not going to be able to stand up on a surfboard because one, I'm tall, and two, I've had several different surgeries in this vicinity of, and you're pushing yourself up, and then you're holding, on your knees, and you got to kind of flip yourself.
And for those who don't know, you're a breast cancer survivor, so there was a lot of that kind of area. So
Yeah. So yeah,
yeah.
I've had several. I've had the bilateral mastectomy. I've had reconstruction. I've had radiation. I've had the whole 9 yards of the the breast cancer experience. Sorry, I keep fixing this.
The full.
I did it. If you're gonna do it, do everything.
Yeah. You went all in. Yeah.
And so, there's been years of PT to get me to the point where I'm at, and even to be able to, throw a ball has been a challenge,
Mhm.
and things I've had to learn how to do because part of my back is now on my chest. But so I wasn't sure if this was going to work for me. And after days of even just sitting on a surfboard, waiting, take turns with the ocean, the ocean waves, looking around and just being in beautiful Santa Cruz,